me!
Well, look at that. I'm frozen. Let's fix that. There we go. There we go. I love the nighttime ambiance. This is fantastic. It's perfect. I hope you all like it too. Put a lot of work into it. No, but actually I did. Moving was a absolute fucking bitch. So glad to be done with that. Glad to be done with that. Glad to be here with y'all tonight. And we're just gonna fuck around and find out here in Teyvat. We're gonna have some fun. Still got quite a bit of stuff to do. What's going on with that? When's that coming back? 6 days? Damn. That long, huh? Okay. Sumeru.
Take me up. Be gone. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Let's run.
Okay.
That's close enough. Feeling lucky today?
I think not. Heaven's will made mine. Show no mercy. Ha! You two! Time to end them! Ha!
Welcome here. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Okay. This one's a bitch to get to, but with... This is why Chaska is the fucking overworld character. You'd have to give me another flying character to ever change that. And with the... That has the full package, right? Good kit, still a battle relevant DPS. And of course, the waifu element is strong. Well, I thought that was it, but I guess not. Oh, it's this stupid thing. Well, that one was easy. Last one, right there.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, I forgot about this. But I didn't get that. Okay.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
What's up, Goku? How you doing?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Hope I didn't leave you hanging for too long.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
I was locked in for some reason. Oh yeah, I need to go burn some of this. Need to go burn some resin.
Bring it.
As a tour.
Get to work. Yeah. Eat lolly. Eat papa. Get him. Take me up. Bullseye.
I think I will.
Locked on.
I think I will. Frankly, dude, I just finished moving. I've been so busy that, like, if I want to do gacha community drama, like, I want to do it justice, and I want to be current on it, so I do want to change it up, and I've been thinking about some ideas. So if you have any good videos to send me or ideas, please lay it on me. I do value your input. You've been one of my most faithful regulars and seem like a good dude too, so I would definitely value your input and contribution. So yeah, if you have any good ideas, or you think there's some good streamers that I should dunk on or make fun of, or good videos I can watch to roast, and I'm gonna try to put some more time into that too.
I think not. Heavens will.
And not just the standard I'm quitting Genshin, although we can still do quitting Genshin videos. Those are always funny to me.
Knock him down.
But if you've got anything else that's entertaining, I'm always all ears. Yeah, see, like, I didn't, because I just covered the Wua live stream. I didn't even fucking have the time to do the NTE live stream. I had to get sleep. I had my son early this morning for most of the day, and then I had to go straight to work, so I could not stay up late and cover the NTE live stream. But it's too bad. I do really like a lot about NTE. Like, I just did their You were watching me do their end game mode last night, and it is a lot of fun. I had a blast with it, but aside from that, there's not a lot of good in the game. Like, the game's kind of boring outside of that, so.
Open fire! Open fire!
A lot of bullshit Genshin Impact. He gotcha smack VX V video bullshit crap. Maybe I'll start with with an NTE video. I think you know, a combination of live stream reaction with maybe covering another streamer. There's a couple big time, not even big time, but for NTE standards, big time streamers that are just glazing the fuck out of that game, and it doesn't really deserve the glazing. It has some good elements to it, but it's still just not a complete game even. It's missing a lot. Wait, are you saying that? The thing about the 50-50, or is that what Gotcha Smack said? You can also always link a video in the stream, and I'm never going to be pissed about it. Like, that will not make me mad. Some creators don't like that, but I'm not one of them. Are more of those around here? No. You are not wrong about that. I agree. I do too. People think that's crazy, but what? So, like in NTE, the only thing that's truly gotcha is the 4 stars, because the limited character is guaranteed, and the standard characters, you can just buy them in the shop with gold, whatever they're called, gold pieces, and or get them on the standard banner. It's not truly gotcha. I mean, I guess the standard banner is random, but nobody plays the game for the standard banner, the standard characters, right? So yeah, I agree. It's kind of fucking. Plus, I did make a video about this. I agree. There's something that's very satisfying about. Ooh, I forgot to do this today. There's something very satisfying about winning a 50-50. And while, yes, it sucks to lose a 50-50, let me just do this. Okay. Yes, losing the 50-50 sucks ass. but it's part of it is part of the game. It is why it's called gacha. And like, I'm totally with you there. Actually, that's a thought I've had since the beginning. Plus, bro, if the game is that good on its merits, why would they guarantee a character? That's why people complain about Genshin and they say Hoyoverse is stingy, they're greedy. Dude, they can afford to be greedy because they have the most popular gacha game probably in the history of gacha. Even if Wuthering Waves is better now, Genshin's been doing it for 6 years. And they've made hundreds of millions of dollars. So why would they guarantee a character? Neverness to Everness has had to guarantee a character because the game does not carry the weight on content and quality alone. So they have to bait people into playing the game by guaranteeing the character. And yes, the character design and the combat is fun. I like it. There are things I like about it. But there's a lot that really bothers me. And one of the major things that bothers me is that they don't have things like like a coherent main quest or a lot of overworld combat, things to actually use your characters on other than one endgame mode that resets twice per patch. So like, and I don't even care about how much rewards it gives or any of that kind of stuff because the character's guaranteed. But again, they wouldn't need to guarantee the character if the game was good on its merits, you know? Okay, well, even the thing about characters being copied from other games, that's a thing that all gacha games do. They copy each other. They copy the names. They copy the designs. They copy kits sometimes. And I've seen games do it both ways. You know, I've seen Genshin copy Wuwa. I've seen Wuwa copy Genshin. Or you can make the argument that's the case. I think that each one has kind of its own little twist. And so that part doesn't even bother me so much. It's more so just that, like you said, it's not even a true gacha game. And really the biggest thing is that the main quest is so god-awful. It's so bad that I almost can't help but hit the skip button. It's that bad. So... anyways.
Seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it out.
They did. They really fucked. They fucked it up.
Anyone there?
And again, it was one of the most anticipated video games overall of 2026. Like, it was right up there with Grand Theft Auto.
Perhaps
and a couple other games.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit
And it's
here?
just been a massive flop so far.
Let's try again. Anyone there?
Most of their main player base is disgruntled Genshin and Wuwa players that are pissed about losing one too many 50/50s. And so they go over to NTE, and like my experience with NTE is that I want to like it more than I actually like it. Like, because it was so hyped up. I was ready for it, and I was like, what? And they made it look great. All the creators or influencers that were showing footage or beta testing and giving reviews, dude, they were all 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. And then the game comes out, and holy shit, what a heaping pile of dog shit that first patch was. 1.1 was a little better, at least the main quest was a little bit better. Like, there was actually a bad guy in the quest, and you could kind of follow the storyline. 1.2, I'm still in the middle of playing it, but I'm not loving it.
Seriously?
So far.
Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is it
Yeah.
too much to ask for?
Enfield is such a mess.
Sorry. The
Yay,
aquarium's
sit lolly.
closed for the
My favorite.
See Lolly? Traveler! Paimon! Hold on.
We haven't seen Seat Lolly in forever.
This is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular
I think
clothes?
Silver Palace has a chance to be really good. I do. But I thought NTE was going to be really good also, so
After I drank too
I'm
much
very
stuff
wary
in
of
the
new
bathroom.
gacha games right now.
Can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
You gotta remember that
Think we might have caught her at a bad time?
most gacha, there are so many gacha games that have come out and have been hyped up. Remember Do It Night Abyss? That game had so much hype, and it was like they shut the game down after like 6 months or something. It was supposed to be like the new thing where every character was free. The only thing that was gacha was the skins. I believe it was character skins, and then maybe weapons were gacha system as well. And that didn't work because the game sucked.
See Lolly.
I don't want to hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing.
Oh, yep.
Huh? You think so? No, wait, I told you not to say anything! What, then, what was... her thoughts. I heard her thoughts. How could I forget about that? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the... you clearly did!
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing.
See, Lolly's the best.
Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
Who's LAD?
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat.
The Los Angeles Dodgers?
You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay?
Oh, Love in Deep Space.
I'm not
Oh, yeah.
old.
Then why
Bro,
dress like...
I don't know enough. It's so hard for me to follow the man.
Well,
That, Infinity Nikki, those people are just creepy and disgusting. The folks that play those games.
Particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked.
All of
Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to see
Bro,
a help wanted sign
did
on the
you
side of
see
the road.
Saints live stream for Wua?
The boat?
No, I was tired to
Every
death,
like
I guess.
5 seconds, someone is calling him gay. It's like gay, 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 gay.
And it includes
That dude
room
got
and
called
board during the
gay.
festival.
I don't know. I counted
Job
like
is simple,
1,000 times,
so I thought I'd give it a shot.
and because I was like, I'll react to his live stream video,
Would be a good fit, huh?
What?
but I couldn't take my eyes off the chat.
Up for it? All I have to do
They were
is
just
tell people
fucking
the aquarium isn't open yet.
Trolling
Other than
him.
that,
I mean, it was
I
like a
can do whatever I
true.
want. It's a pretty sweet
trolling live chat like I have not seen in a long time.
I was also kind
I'm
of
assuming
shocked,
that happens to
but
Bran online as
not
well, because that dude actually
Head
is
downstairs and see for
a
yourself.
homosexual,
There's nothing
which
but
is
empty
fine.
tanks,
No judgment.
not a
That's
marine animal in
his
sight.
choice. But
Did your boss mention anything about being open?
he
to
seems a little.
crews using this space. Our production was hoping.
What should we how should we say? Sensitive to the issue.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she?
She's nice enough, I suppose. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though.
Get it? Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me.
He was called gay because he was doing a giveaway? What does that have to do with being gay?
Visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
Uh-oh, it's Sandrone. Yay.
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
You're supposed to be dead.
Sandrone, you're here? Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much. Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Sandrone?
Oh, I'm so happy she's
We
alive.
can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be. Oh, what a relief! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say...
Hmm?
Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even...
That doesn't matter. You're still a
Oops,
hero.
I missed that.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
It was
You're amazing!
it was off the chain. There was a lot of gay in the sparkly
Am I like
letters.
this pile of scrap to looking like this? Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but where do I even start?
I was like, where do I even get the fair use out of that? I didn't have anything to say that wasn't already being said about him. Not a big Saint fan here.
Curse it all!
I just don't think he really knows what he's talking about. He's fucking annoying, bro.
Did we do it?
But
Much time
hey,
has passed.
come on,
I'm not
you know,
one of that
I also
romantic
don't know
am
how
I? Wait,
a hack like that has 100k subs, but I guess that just goes to show anybody can do it. So if he can do it, I can fucking
one
do it.
thing at a time.
It might take me 5 years, but I can do it.
Self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components.
I'm
Then
going to.
reconstruct available action
I need to just
modules.
dive into it.
severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard.
Polonia.
Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Yeah, I think I'll cover some Bran Online drama. That sounds like fun.
And energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage.
He's
to the
having a
core,
fucking
and she's
crying
like,
meltdown every week now. So
Rebuilding is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power.
okay. This is
Power
a
supply
memory.
to all functions except the thinking module, please. Initiate query regarding the 3 moon sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back. But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good.
Okay, Gotcha Smack and Bran Online.
Huh? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot?
And at least Bran Online does play some. I play some of the games that he plays, so I should have some insight.
But why now?
And I'm just gonna start punching up.
What activated it?
I'm just gonna start roasting people until somebody notices it.
A vision?
I just need one video to go viral. That's all I need. One fucking video.
A stellar.
And then I can do whatever I want. And say whatever I want.
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still unknown. But in Snezhnaya,
Fuck.
or in a Fatui's research,
One of my dumplings popped.
it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
Now my hand's all sticky. Fucking A,
These
bro.
remains were used to create the Gnosis, but
Oh, this is.
the
Hold on,
first
give me
we're
30
hearing
seconds.
about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the heavenly principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
Damn. That was one of my rare dumplings. It popped
For
because I was
those that
playing
wield
with it too
them,
much.
Visions serve as a means to channel elemental power.
That
The
pisses
same
me
is
off.
true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire.
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. All I know is that without it, the gift Elen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is
What?
beyond
Polonia is done?
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that.
I do remember Bran Online saying that he cries at the end of Archon quests.
Yes. Elen
I
often spoke to
don't
me
know
about
any
wishes
serious
and
person that
desires when I was
cries
alive.
at the end of any of
Suppose
these
he thought there
games,
might come a day when I
quests,
wished for
or at any point.
and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it.
I've been near tears when I've lost a 50-50 I really needed to win, but that's probably about it.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Or when I've been staring at a screen for 6
Elen
hours and I
said
can't
was his
beat,
proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful
you know,
coming
level
from me,
100
but it's
tactical
also an
hologram maybe, I don't
undeniable
know.
fact. After Elen died, I
But no.
started studying how Polonia
Even then,
and I
I'm
worked.
being facetious.
Polonia is essentially a computational machine.
I think Bran actually
so it wasn't
cries.
difficult to figure out the mechanical
We could
principles
find it.
there.
I could just put together a
But when it came to my own structure,
compilation.
that's when Elen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his
Oh, that's right. She
No,
created Catherine.
is super impressive.
So crazy.
We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing.
How are you
compared to what
shocked by
Elen was
that?
able to create.
She's literally
Some of the
in
mechanical
every
principles
city.
of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Elen and I lived when he was alive. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Elen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine.
Oh,
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required. And under the name Guillotin, the application
Guillotin.
was a cinch.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Elen wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here? Aw. Seriously? They've been in there forever.
She's just the most fun character.
Was strange to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space.
I met one of my regulars at the bar. This girl named her name is Lolly, and when I saw that,
I cast a little eavesdropping spell?
did I see it on her card or did she tell me it first? I don't remember.
Granny Eastley.
She's a sweet girl though. She's gorgeous too, but
can't
I was
do
like, oh my god, your name's Seat Lolly. It's like, I like totally nerded out
ridiculous.
on this fucking super hot chick. I was like,
Where's their
you are
respect
named
for
after
their
my
elders?
favorite character from
Here they
Genshin
are.
Impact. Or one of my favorites. Probably not my favorite,
Were you back
but
there arguing or
certainly one of
something?
them.
What?
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin.
She's probably like, okay, you fucking weirdo. Stop talking. No,
Yep.
she likes me though.
We got
I make her
everybody
nice
inside.
strong drinks, so she likes me.
Agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and
Huh? You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
I don't think it's about the pajamas.
The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers? Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep.
Wait, she's actually nice?
That's what I said.
It's not a problem.
She was a
The captain also
total
worked for
fucking
the
cunt
Fatui,
when we
and
first
he
met
liked
her.
Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people
She
among your ranks.
appeared like she was gonna be
Besides, I've been
the
around long enough to know
one
what
of
you
the
need to earn.
villains
This
in
isn't
like
Natlan,
6.0. I believe it
and
was
I don't expect
6.0.
special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk
and now
isn't
she's
exactly
like-
backbreaking work.
I appreciate
She's
that
one of the most
perspective,
chill
great
characters.
shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly.
Well, Seat Lolly. The
Seat
traveler and I are looking
Lolly
for something.
Pop.
So we'll be heading underwater together soon.
Together? How often?
Not too often. We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my physical well-being.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?
Okay. We'll do a little bit more. And maybe we'll watch some videos. What is it? Activate? Go underwater with Sandrone.
All right. Our first stop is the barrel region. Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
I didn't know you could just swim up and capture a fucking stingray and a crab.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right, I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now. That went smoother than expected.
No problem. You doing okay though, Sandrone? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Shots? What are you talking about?
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
Oh,
No
filming.
need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters. But I doubt there's been a drastic change. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me?
Oops. Debut, Sandrone seems to be looking for us. Oh damn, I'm running out of time. All this shit.
Time for
Xavier! We're...
Shh! Quiet on set! They're filming over there.
Oops! Sorry.
What's your take, Detective?
Oh, Charlotte.
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut! I think we got it! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevres! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevres?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now,
For sure.
you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that.
You know what's funny that I'm thinking
A
about?
notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate
A lot of
the
people said
compliment.
once Nodcry is done with,
Time on.
that like lunar teams are just gonna fall out of fashion.
It looks
I've
like a very
noticed
happy
that
place.
like
This
no
must
matter
all
who
be
is on
quite
banner
new
each
to
patch,
Miss
even if there's no
Paulina.
lunar stuff,
Yes.
Columbina ends up being used in almost every single Abyss and certainly in every Stygian.
So
She's
stopped
still
inviting
one of
me.
the top 2 or 3 characters in the game, and I think she will be even in a year from now.
True. But being an actor doctor seems like a
even
tough job.
she's like the, I don't want to say shorekeeper because she's not a healer, but she has that kind of value.
Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat.
But they have to act out
Farina,
lives of their own.
Well,
With the whole
Farina
world
has a
watching
healing
judgment.
mode, but Farina has a shorekeeper level of value as
It
well.
must feel like they're letting people down.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be, and
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not.
not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat. You just need to think about that moment in the story.
Oh,
We're all here? Wonderful! And this is for you, dear Paimon.
whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, traveler. Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond.
Oh!
So, what do you say? It's settled!
Where do I go? The wing inlet's deck heads to the aquarium on the lower level. How do I get there?
All right, without any further ado, it's turning it over to you once again.
All right. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready? Ready. All right. Quiet.
This is... Columbina.
The emo. Oh, but
That presence... Sandrone?
Okay, so that's Act 1. Okay.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna take a quick break, And then maybe we'll watch some Gotcha Smack. Like Godsmack. Gotcha Smack. Whatever. Alright, I don't even know if you're still here, Goku, but I'm going to take a break and then we'll go watch some. We'll roast some of these fucking cunt wads. All right.
Ah, how many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. One. Bring it!
Like, bro, is this something I want to fuck with right now? Let's see, what does Gotcha Smack have to say even lately?
You may play hard, but are you reaping the rewards? Because you could be earning Google Play points. Redeem.
Why do you have a hard time enjoying open world gacha games? Of course, this isn't everybody. I'm only talking to people who probably feel this way, who probably think, oh, another open world gacha game. Nah, I'm good. I've been there and I'm tired of it. I can't enjoy them. I want to answer that question for you guys. Some of you might not know why you don't enjoy them, and I do even have solutions, but I'm afraid these solutions may never be implemented due to the very essence of what a gacha game is, how it functions, and what it's designed to do. I have a wonderful video by my brother Genizat that I want to react to, and I think we'll both be able to collectively tackle precisely why you guys might not enjoy gacha games in an open world setting. This video is called Is Open World Gacha Fatigue Real by Genizat. I'm curious to see what his points are going to be as opposed to my own points, to what leads to that particular fatigue. Without further ado, let's get into it.
There are currently 6 gacha games released that are 3D open world, with another 10 on the way. That's a total of 16 3D open world gacha games.
I'll be real, I actually feel exposed. I should probably...
Wait, and what is the problem with that? People enjoy them. Or they don't, and they don't play them. This is stupid. The entire premise of this video is absolutely retarded. The entire premise of this video is retarded. I'm less than a minute. I'm a minute and 6 in, and I already feel stupid for clicking on this. So, I'm blaming you for this, Goku.
remove the gacha in my name because I didn't know there were 16 games coming out. Dear God.
When will the madness end?
He said 10 games coming out. There's 6 that are already out.
Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Tower of Fantasy, Arknight's Enfield, Seven Deadly Sins Origin, Neverness to Everness, Azure Permelia, Rewinding Cadence, Honkai Nexus Anima, Unending Dawn, Silver...
Okay, a lot of these nobody fucking cares about. Tower of whatever, yeah, nobody fucking cares about that game anymore. If they ever did.
Palace, Wang Yue, Barsapir, Project...
Okay, hold on. I knew every single game except Unending Dawn. Wang Yue, is that what he said? I didn't know that one either.
2/3, Dragon Sword Awakening, and I'll add in Ananta as a special exception since people won't stop talking about it in regards to 3D open world gacha games.
Okay, yeah, that is a lot of gacha games. I will say the last one too is something I
Palace,
didn't know.
Wang Yue, Barsapir, Project 2/3, Dragon Sword Awakening.
Oh, Dragon Sword Awakening, that's right. So this game is no longer a gacha game. They removed it. There's an insane amount of drama surrounding that Korea game, but it's now just a game. I think it's $30 on Steam, and a lot of people are actually receiving it quite well. They're saying it's a mixture of Genshin Impact plus Monster Hunter plus I think Grand Blue Fantasy. I think they even drew some correlations there. I'm not sure. I've been kind of curious. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious, but I do kind of want to check the game out because they removed the gacha in it. That said, that's a lot of different gacha games dropping that are in the open world category. And why do they all feel kind of like samey, or you feel like you're not getting anything new out of these gacha games. If you're this target audience, that's the conversation I want to talk about. I'm gonna let them cook a little bit more.
And I'll add in Ananta as a special exception, since people won't stop talking about it in regards to 3D open world gacha games. I probably even missed some, and who knows how many others haven't even been announced yet. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Since there's so many 3D open world gacha games releasing, there's some question to ask. Is there open world gacha fatigue? Which will be the first to die? And
Okay. I think I've explained this in another video, but this to me is like capitalism 101, right? Like there's the market will eventually be saturated because there is money to be made. There is money being spent in this space. People are spending millions of dollars on these games, and while maybe some people are getting gacha fatigue, obviously not enough. And what will happen is if enough people do start to feel that, then a lot of these games will die off. And you can see my other video. I can't remember what it's called. It's been a while. It's a video I made like 2 months ago. Basically that competition is the best thing for the gacha sphere. I believe is what it's called. Competition is the healthiest thing for the gacha sphere. Survival of the fittest is what the thumbnail says. But anyway, it is survival of the fittest, right? The best products will survive. That's what happens is products are made, they're taken to market, they're beta tested, they are met with either critical acclaim or maybe disdain or maybe mixed reviews, but nonetheless they are released, they come out, and people either like them or they don't, they spend money on them or they don't, and you know, CCs cover them or they don't, and life goes on. And this is the nature of all things in life when it comes to commerce. This has been going on since the dawn of time, since man invented the wheel and whatever, and barter systems became a thing. This has been going on since long before the Silk Road, and it's certainly going to go on long beyond the fad of gacha gaming. So I don't really see what all the fuss is about and why a video needs to be made over this. Nonetheless, let's find out what this jackass or these jackasses have to say next about this moot point.
who is making these games?
100% there is absolutely open world gacha fatigue. I'm not going to speak for everyone, but I know a damn decent amount of individuals who are tired of playing open world gacha games.
Let's address some of these questions.
Fuck, dude, this is a 36-minute video. I'm not going to subject you to all 36 minutes. I promise you that.
In this video, but first, determine what the criteria for an open world 3D gacha is. I'd say
Okay. Let me cook
the important aspects are,
I'm going to say selling gacha characters and gacha weapons. Obviously, creating big, beautiful worlds that are empty as hell, albeit, but big, beautiful, vibrant, open worlds for you to explore. And then the third option, I would say the third option
End game.
for meeting the open world gacha game criteria is main story progression. Yeah, a never-ending story.
1 has an open world where a large part of the gameplay is about exploration. 2 has a gacha system related to pulling characters.
Okay, we're two for two.
And 3, you can jump. Why does
I kind of agree with that, actually. It drives me nuts, these games where you can't jump.
What the fuck? That was a troll, bro.
jumping matter?
I mean, to be fair, I don't know many open world games where you can't jump.
Because an open world game with exploration doesn't really exist in this genre if you can't maneuver around with ease. Also, not being able to jump feels wrong. Ever
Yeah,
That's
bro,
right.
Exposed Zilla Zone Zero right
sat
there.
in an MMO town and just jumped around while in a Discord call? Now this
I dare say that's why I stopped playing MMOs, because I would get in the Discord call with friends and then we would talk for hours and I realized I did nothing at all except jump. That's a true story. Okay, I do want to take a quick break here, and I want to talk to you guys about why the open world gacha fatigue is in fact an issue for a lot of people. I got some notes here that I think are very important, and they're basically open world gacha game issues at large that exist obviously exclusively inside of gacha games. The first one, and it kind of goes into a bunch of subcategories, is going to be that there's no real exploration. And that's kind of ridiculous. Why would I have an open world game with no real exploration? Well, the gacha system kind of clashes with this issue. Number one, there's no in-game gear to find as you explore. Why? Because stamina systems and instance area farms exist inside of these games, which go into dailies and weeklies. You log in, you spend your stamina, hopefully you got the good gear for the day, and if you didn't, you log off. And so putting gear for you to find in the actual exploration experience would go against the stamina system. It would go against the gacha structure. The second one is no hidden abilities or characters to unlock via exploration. They are monetizing it via the gacha system instead. A lot of the times in open world games, you might get a character that becomes unlockable and playable and joins your party, so on and so forth, as you go around your merry little way. Well, that would put a big dent and butcher inside of the character gacha that they're trying to sell you and make a money off of, because their game is free to play, right? I'm just giving you the exact like why that doesn't exist in the explorative experience.
Okay. I call bullshit. I'll say a couple things. One, there's plenty to explore. I mean, if we're talking about the creme de la creme, namely Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, are the two best when it comes to the quantity of things to find and do, quests, hidden things, especially like early Genshin Impact. There is stuff to find and do under every nook and cranny. Now, maybe it's not an unlockable character or, you know, a new weapon that you found, but you know that going into the game, or you learn it very quickly. And so, to me, this video sounds like it's being marketed to someone that's never played a gacha game before. Because if you've played a gacha game, you understand that's the deal. And if that's not the experience you want, and you're pissed that you aren't unlocking new characters or new gear through, you know, open world and finding it in treasure chests, then you're going to go play Elden Ring, you know? Then you're going to go play Zelda. Then you're going to go play The Witcher. You're going to go play Elder Scrolls. You're going to go play Starfield. You're going to go play these games. You're not going to play Genshin Impact, okay? You're not going to play Wuthering Waves. And if you are playing those games and you have been playing them for a while, you already know this. And like, I don't feel like that is a valid reason to cite fatigue. I mean, I guess maybe you're just like upset that suddenly, like after, you know, 2 years of playing gacha games, you suddenly realize, oh fuck, I can't find, you know, I can't find weapons inside treasure chests in this game. And so I'm going to go play a different style of game. But I wouldn't even call that, I don't know. I just think this is, I think this is stupid. I think this guy maybe is just bored and wants to stir the pot maybe or something, because this is just a retarded argument thus far. But let's let this cocksucker continue.
There's no hidden abilities because the characters are being sold with you along with their abilities. Whereas in a lot of these games, you can unlock abilities as you go through the exploration experience. As you're unveiling lore, meeting new people, you're also going in these like dungeons and probably unlocking an ability. He can now cast fire. He can now cast thunder. He can now do a freaking swirl wind attack. You know what I mean? A Shoryuken. None of that is going to be existing inside of a gacha game, because that's a part of them selling you the character, right? And so now you're starting to see, as I list off these things, the issues and the over glaring problems as why it's hard for you to enjoy open world gacha games.
Okay. And those of you that have watched the channel before, you know that I do play games like I'm right now, one of the non-gacha games I'm playing is Ease 10 Proud Nordics, which is exactly like that. You unlock skills and new characters and that kind of stuff as you progress through the game. It's a standard open world game that is similar, at least it shares one similarity to party style gacha games, where you do have a party and the characters in your party have different skills and stuff, and can have some synergy, and they have ultimates, they have those kinds of things. They are inspired by anime, but that's sort of where the similarities end, I guess. Well, there's others, just they share some similarities in the world building type of thing. But again, like, if I want that kind of experience, I do play a game like that. But I'm going to come back to my gacha home until such a time as I deem that I am tired of playing these games, and then I play a different game. This is what I don't get. Why make a whole video about it? Just go play another game. It just seems ridiculous to me.
It all has to do with gacha and making money. Unfortunately, that's the trade-off for them being free to play. Now, I don't think that's the only way. I just think that's what has worked and what has made the most money. Let's continue on, though. No secret bosses to discover. Virtually no point, since...
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Okay. Yeah, I mean, in Genshin, they have, and they have added, not even added, there's always been the legendary bosses that you can discover, and they are sort of just camped out in different random spots throughout the throughout each region, and you get extra rewards. It used to be just an achievement, and now it's some rewards that are claimed through Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. So there are secret bosses, and I believe other games do have it as well, but certainly I know that, well, yeah, NTE has its own version of that, right? Now they're not as secret in NTE because you can basically just track them. But in old school Genshin, before they had through the Adventurers Guild, it was just you happened upon these legendary bosses in the open world. And unless you're like looking it up online, you don't know where they are. You come across it as you experience the game and explore the map. So again, he's wrong on what is, am I 3 for 3? This dude's just, I don't know. He's just not making a compelling case to me.
All the gear and the weapons are put inside of a gacha system. Why would we put a secret boss in our map for you to fight? There's nothing you're going to get out of it. And
bro, you're getting polls, which is how you can hopefully acquire characters without spending money. You absolutely get something for it. Now, it all feeds into the gacha machine, and you have to spend money to acquire like all the characters if you want all of them. But again, like, you do receive rewards. They just might not be the same type of rewards that you would receive in The Witcher 3, for instance. So, like, I don't get, I still don't get the argument. I think it's stupid.
And even if they put a secret boss inside of the map, it's probably going to be brain dead and not move at all. No dungeons to conquer and explore. This doubles down, right? There's no dungeons to conquer and explore because it's replaced with the stamina system and a small instance area. Once again, when I'm having fun with open world games.
Also not true. Also not true. Now, I mean, you could even consider like Enkonomiya in Genshin to be a massive dungeon. When I went through, or like the pyramid system, the underground system of the pyramids in Sumeru, I would absolutely consider those to be dungeons. So again, wrong.
games that are not gacha games, I'm one of the big motivating factors. I just think of like Clear Obscure Expedition 33, for example. I would go into these little instance dungeons because I knew I was going to get my ass whipped and I had to beat that boss. So there was a challenging aspect that was motivating, but I might also find some really strong gear or even change up the very nature of the build of the character that I'm utilizing. These are all components that would allow me to want to go inside of these places, to motivate me to explore and clear the whole map, because there could have been some cosmetics too. Speaking of which, there are no cosmetics to unlock as you explore in a lot of these open world gacha games, because they're trying to sell you them in a shitty overpriced shop, and the cosmetics are pretty damn mid. Once again, it points towards the shop, it points towards the gacha system. I do think they could put cosmetics around the map for you to explore via NPCs, side quests.
No, that would be fine. And again, like, cosmetics is something that some people really care about, others don't give a shit. I personally could care less. I am never going to spend money on cosmetics. It's just not my thing, but if people are into that, good. If not, and you agree with him and you take, I just think, who really gives a shit about cosmetics? Come on. Only whales care about that. I don't think free-to-play characters or free-to-play accounts even think about cosmetics. They just want to get the characters they want and build the teams they want and all that. They don't care about cosmetics.
And exploration quests, right? I do think they should do that, but it does cut into the gacha structure that makes them, maximize a profit. Now, open world enemy threats. This is a big one. Yeah, this is a huge pause inside of Genozad's reaction, but I wanted to get through these. In fact, we'll probably take a break after this one and get back to the react, because at this point, you're just watching a Gacha Smack video of me. Yeah, open world enemy threats. Brain dead bots that barely move all throughout the open world. If they made them challenging, you know who would be mad? Mobile players, because mobile players would be bitching about how they can't get through the game because the open world enemies are too challenging. That's another thing that goes inside of a gacha game, trying to appease not only a PC market, but...
Okay. This is what I'm going to say about this. Gacha games are fluid. And what I mean by that is they are live. So every 6 weeks, roughly, the game gets an update, potentially a map expansion, new characters, new enemies, all this kind of stuff. And you have to remember how many hours you put into the game before you got your characters to, let's say, level 80. Let's just use Wuthering Waves as an example right now, just for the hell of it. Okay, how many hours do you think you put into it before you got to level 80? And prior to that point, how challenging were overworld enemies? They were at least somewhat challenging, right? Challenging enough that the game felt... I mean, I remember people describing Wuthering Waves to me as an Elden Ring style game, because of one of the reasons they cited was that there was some challenge to it. Now, once you get to level 80 and especially level 90 characters, and you have, you start putting together some pretty sweaty teams, yes, the overworld is very, very easy. But you also have to remember that in any game, you get a certain... If we're talking about Elden Ring or The Witcher 3, once you've played it a certain amount of hours, you beat the game. Well, in Wuthering Waves, there's no way for them to continue to give you increasingly more and more challenging overworld enemies. Once you experience the game beyond that certain threshold of hours and level cap, and you break through to the level cap of 90, it would be almost impossible for devs to give you that experience. And so it's unfair to even try to compare it to standard open world games. And so I think he's comparing apples and oranges here, and trying to make himself sound really smart as he does it, and it just does not... it flies in the face of reality. So, another stupid point.
but a mobile market because they make a lot of money off mobile players. But there's no sense of danger when every single enemy in the world is a joke. In fact, you start to feel like you've conquered that area entirely. And once you feel that sensation of I've conquered this area, why the fuck would I want to explore it? Does that make sense? There's less reason to explore. And so I want to get back to the React. I got more things listed here, but I wanted to make sure we tackled these things as effectively as we possibly could, because my goal with this video and this React is to make people fundamentally aware of the glaring problems with these open world gacha games.
Okay, we're going to call it there. I just wanted to really react to this dude's opening points here. And I think we're like 5 for 5. We shot everything down. The only thing that maybe you might find yourself agreeing with him with is the cosmetic thing, if that matters to you. So we're gonna call it there. I think that I've successfully poked holes in this dumbass's take on all of this. So if you guys find yourself agreeing with anything I say, or if you find me even slightly less annoying than this fucking jackass, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and please like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and let me know if you'd like to see any more reaction videos. We're just trying to punch up, jump in on the drama. Please remember to support small channels. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Adios.